The FBI is investigating about a dozen reported sightings of Brian Laundrie on the Appalachian Trail near the North Carolina-Tennessee border. So far, there have been no confirmed sightings. But what would it take to survive out there or anywhere like it? Francis Tapon is the author of the book, Hike Your Own Hike, 7 Lessons from Backpacking Across America. Francis, thank you for being with us. You've hiked the Appalachian Trail. So what kind of skills would Brian Laundrie need to survive there over the last 3 weeks?
Well, it's not too hard to do it for 3 weeks. The challenge will be once the winter comes. So some of the skills will just be able to make a simple shelter, maybe set some traps so you can eat some simple animals and take advantage of the vegetation around you. But the real question will be, how can you survive the winter? That's when things get really tough.
You say the winter, when you say small animals, I'm thinking, Brian Laundrie reportedly had some survival skills, but I mean, are you thinking that he's out there like eating on squirrels, or do you think he's coming out? And again, I know that we're not trying to speculate here, but small animals like rabbits, birds, or would he maybe get away from the trail and come back closer to civilization and maybe forage through dumpsters?
Yeah, that's actually probably a better strategy, but a riskier strategy, because it is really hard to get enough calories to sustain yourself. And remember that at this time of year in the Appalachian Trail, the temperatures are really starting to drop at night. And so I assume that you would have a sleeping bag or something like that to keep them warm. But you burn a lot more calories when it's cold. And so you really need to take a lot more calories in. And that's hard to do when you're just foraging.
So if he is out there in a place like the Appalachian Trail, the cold is a concern, especially as we approach these cooler months. But what kinds of techniques would he have to stay warm? I mean, would he have to have those kinds of sleeping bags and all of the layers that he would need to stay warm ahead of time? Or is there some way that he might maybe bury himself underground?
Yeah, he could take a lot of dead leaves, and that creates some insulation, and that creates some loft, if you will. You can shove that into your shirt and that kind of stuff to create like a poofy jacket, if you will. I would hope that he would, if he's trying to survive, or anybody's trying to survive, that you would have some level of preparation. But if you didn't have anything, yeah, you could pull it off for a little bit. But ultimately, I think he's going to have a real tough time, because one of the key things that a lot of people do for surviving in cold temperatures is what? Start a fire. And that's kind of hard to do, because he's going to attract a lot more attention if he starts a fire.
Good point. And I think a lot of people were thinking about that next. We really appreciate your time. Francis Tapon, thanks for being with us. Thanks for your insights.